When Franco and Mauro asked me to contribute, I did it with pleasure, also because it's not my first time. In the previous book, we were also present at the same way. And I think it's an interesting book. It's quite fully comprehensive, and with a different profile. So the cupping profile is the base for the book in this case. Our contribution was obviously basically on the decaffeinated coffee, because decaffeination is our core business with our company Demus. We have also Demus Lab, which is a laboratory dedicated to research and development, analysis, and education and consultancy. Demus is a decaffeinator since 1962, so we have a long story and a long experience in decaffeination. And we have spoken of how and what you need to do for to get the best out of a decaffeinated coffee. We use methane chloride to extract the caffeine from the coffee. It's a highly volatile solvent. It evaporates at 40 degrees centigrade, so it's extremely easy to get out from the coffee once it's decaffeinated, and you decaffeinate on the green bean. So then you roast, you will not have any trace at all of the solvent. But the effects on for the coffee, on the roasting and on the grinding also, it is an peculiar effect, in the sense that you need to be a little bit more careful when you handle the coffee. So the roasting needs to be more delicate, and you will see the coffee will appear to be more darker. In reality, when you grind it, the interior will be a bit lighter, so at the end you get in the colorimeter the same color as you would have with an apparently lighter color in the regular bean. Grinding is also delicate. The bean tends to, more than be grinded, tends to have an explosion, so you have a irregular particle size. So you need to be very delicate in the setting of the grinder, and once you get the right grinding, a bit more subtle than with the regular coffee, you will have the optimum for the coffee once it's decaffeinated. What we focused on was Peru, from the region of Moyobamba. Why Peru? Because it's quite a widely origin right now used, an origin quite widely used in Italy. All over the world, in reality, Peru had quite a big growth in coffee production. It's an excellent Arabica, washed in our case, and it clearly appeared that you can obtain a beautiful product even despite it's decaffeinated, but you will not have any big, huge and clearly identifiable characteristic for the decaffeinated coffee, and you can obtain the very best out of it. In fact, at the end, what we say, you can perceive a bit more acidity. The color of the cream of the foam will be a bit lighter, but apart from that, you will obtain a beautiful aromatic product. And if you don't know it's decaf, you will never say it's decaf. So this is the point, because caffeine has no aroma. It's only bitterness, and bitterness in coffee mainly comes from the roasting process anyway. So you just eventually reduce a bit of bitterness, but in not an influential way. You don't take out any aroma with the decaffeination process. So what the target is to give the customer a beautiful coffee, because he doesn't drink it for the kick of caffeine. He drinks it because he likes coffee. Well, it's an interesting. Well, first of all, if you look at it, it's thick, so it's fully comprehensive, and it's easy to read, and has the contribution of various experts and sectorial experts. So different voices and a wide range of voices. So a wide range of competences are inside. I think this makes it special itself. Well, the previous book was a nice book. In this case, it's more focused on cupping. So you change the point of view of the book, and the issues remain similar, but the way of looking at these issues is a bit different, and is focused on what we get in the mouth and what makes special the coffee for. That's what makes the coffee special.